What are your thoughts on Andrew's suspension being reduced from 5 games to 4?
I just heard about it right now. Yippee.
Hey, way to go, NBA, yes!
But it still doesn't help you for Sunday, though.
No, it doesn't. But hey, 4 is less than 5, so I'm happy. I'm ecstatic. Is that how you say it? Ecstatic? Ecstatic? Okay, I'm ecstatic. I have trouble with that word, but yes.
Well, I just heard about that not too long ago, and it's definitely better than missing, all 5 games. But it's tough.
Are you surprised?
Getting it reduced, no, because the season. The only reason it was reduced because the season itself is shorter. So we missed 16 games, so they took one game off.
You'd obviously like to play all of them, but do you think that was a fair decision, just given the circumstances with the hit on?
I mean, yeah, it makes sense, definitely. Mathematically.
Happy to have Andrew next to me as many games as possible. I think we're a very dangerous couple in there, and I look forward to playing with them. But obviously, we won't have them in the first 4 games, so we'll have to manage and fight through whatever we're facing.
Have you thought about how that back-to-back without him is going to...
I have no idea how he's going to feel. I'm sure it's not going to feel great. It'll feel better if we win. Yeah, that's simple.
I think it's great. We need our team. We need our full team to be effective this season. So, one less game, it's going to help us.
As president of the Players Association, did you have a voice or assistance in getting Andrew's suspension reduced from 5 games to 4?
No, I didn't actually. I would not take credit for that one. As usual for individual player, situations and transactions, more times than not, I'm not in the details of that. Just like for the NBA, there could sometimes be conflicts of interest. For a player, as player president, with individual situations, I have to be very careful about getting too mixed up in those things. So most of the time, Billy Hunter and our staff, they handle those things, and then they'll update me and let me know what's
Everything you've been going through, is it kind of a relief not to be asked?
Some things, yes. But, I still have to keep my hat on at all times, so that's one I've learned for sure.
Yeah, you can't be in the arena or in. I don't even know if I'm allowed to actually shoot around on game days, but it's gonna be tough. But I'm gonna be working out. The coach is gonna stay back with me, coming after everybody clears out. We can work at it.
Are you surprised that you got it reduced?
No, I'm not sure if I'm surprised per se. I mean, obviously at the time and when it happened, there's a lot of focus on a situation like that. But I think because of Andrew's history and the type of young man he's been since he's come into the league, possibly the NBA was able to really look at the totality of his record and not just that one incident, and give him a little bit of relief. So. It's better for Andrew, it's better for us, because every game that we can have him on the floor is better for our team.
Derek, no disrespect, obviously, to Andrew, but, when you're, he's out, yeah, but, you're not exactly getting chicken liver in there when you're putting Pau Gasol at center. So while everybody's saying it's going to be a terrible hit for you guys, Pau's very much capable of holding down the floor.
Yeah, no, Pau can play, any front court position we pretty much need him to play in terms of 4 or 5. And, he's shooting the ball well enough to play the 3 sometimes, to be honest. But Andrew's presence or lack of is, will be key for us. You saw what he's capable of doing in that second preseason game, where he can just dominate the paint for us. Offensively, he can rebound the basketball. He can change shots on the defensive end. And so, although Pau will obviously be great and play great for us, it'd be a lot better to have those 2 guys working together, working off of each other. And that's generally our advantage against anybody we play against, is having 2 of those guys. So we'll just have to hold it down, for this first week. Thankfully, with the season the way it's going to go this year, we'll play 4 games in like 2 days. And Andrew will be back by day 3.
Thank you very much.